أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to Tabir al-Qur'ani. Today inshallah we'll continue with page number 81. It is about Taqdim Tahir and this is chapter number 3. Let's start with the discussion on Turabun wa Izamun. As we are discussing about Surah Namal and Surah Mu'minun ayat, in which we saw the denial of the kuffar. So let's continue with page number 81. Dr. Father Samrai says that وَذَلِكَ أَنَّهُمْ تُرَابٌ وَإِزَامٌ فَلَمْ يُصِبْهُمْ مَا أَصَابَ الأولين من البلا ولذا قدم هذا في الآية الأولى لأنه أدعى إلى الأدب والطبيب. So he says that وذلك أنهم تراب وعظام, this dust and bones. So they they were not affected by the decay that struck those before them. So as he is talking about at number the second one, that is مؤمنون لقد وعدنا نحن وآباؤنا هذا من قبل إن هذا إلا ساطير الأولين. So he's saying that just this like he has mentioned that yet they were not affected by the decay that struck those before them. So for this reason, the word haza was placed earlier in the first verse, and like because it is more affected in expressing amazement and making the matter seem distant and unlikely. So in these two ayat, he has mentioned that when they are mentioning that they are complete dust, their Abba and they themselves, they are complete dust, they are completely destroyed, there is nothing left. So there is a strong denial. But while this, in the second ayat, when there is a mention of turaban wa izaman, like the bones and the dust. This means like they are not completely destroyed. So that is why we see more like expression of amazement in the first verse, but in the second there is less like intensity. Just like that here, ومن ذلك قوله تعالى ذلكم الله ربكم لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء فاعبدوه وهو على كل شيء وكيل. Surah Al-An'am, ayat number 102. Then وقوله ذلكم الله ربكم خالق كل شيء لا إله إلا هو فأنا توفقون. So now we have two more ayat to compare, one from Surah Al-An'am and the other one is from Surah Al-Ghafir, and that is ayat number 62. So let's see these two ayat. He says that فأنت ترى أنه قدم في آية الأنعام لا إله إلا هو. Here وأخر in the second ayah خالق كل شيء. We see here ذلكم الله ربكم خالق كل شيء. So here we can see this is made muqaddam, while here this خالق كل شيء made muqaddam here. Here muakhar and here muqaddam. This is muqaddam here and here this part is made muakhar. So let's see here. He's saying that وفي غافر جاء بالعكس. So this is just opposite to what is mentioned in Surah Al-Ghafir. So وذلك أنه في سياق الإنكار على الشرك والدعوة إلى التوحيد الخالصة. Here هي التوحيد الخالص والنفي الصاحبة والولد. So he's saying that like among these are the two ayat from Surah Al-An'am and Ghafir. Let's have the translation here. That here ذلكم الله ربكم لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء فاعبدوه وهو على كل شيء وكيل. That is Allah, your Lord. There is no deity except Him, creator of all things. So worship Him, and He is over all things. Um, like وهو على كل شيء وكيل. He's over all things وكيل. So this is, then we have the other ayat from Surah Al-Ghafir. ذلكم الله ربكم, that is Allah your Lord. خالق كل شيء, creator of all things. لا إله إلا هو, there is no ilah except Him. فأنا توفقون, so how are you turned away? فأنت ترى أنه قدم في آية الأنعام. So you can see that in Surah Al-An'am, this لا إله إلا هو is made مقدم, but in Surah Al-Ghafir, it is made مؤخر. So, he's saying that this is in Surah Al-Ghafir, the order is just reversed. وفي غافر جاء بالعكس. So this is because the context in Surah Al-An'am is one of like the inkar, fi siyaq al-inkar, the like rejecting the shirk, or you can say this also calling to pure tawheed and denying that Allah has a spouse or children. So as we have this ayat from Surah Al-An'am, we see in Surah this 100 and 101, because we know that the context before it. Now what it says here, we see قال وجعلوا لله شركاء الجن وخلقهم وخرقوا له بنين وبنات بغير علم سبحانه وتعالى أما يصفون بديع السماوات والأرض أن يكون له ولد ولم تكن له صاحبة وخلق كل شيء وهو بكل شيء عليم ذلكم الله ربكم لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء فاعبدوه وهو على كل شيء وكيل. So here, this is Surah Al-An'am. So he's saying that in Surah Al-An'am, because the context is about rejecting the shirk. وَجَعَلُوا لِلَّهِ شُرَكَاءَ الْجِنَّ وَخَلَقَهُمْ وَخَرَقُوا لَهُ بَنِينَ وَبَنَاتٍ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ, and calling to pure tawheed and denying that Allah has a spouse or children. And that is why these are the ayat number 100, 101, and then 102 that we saw in Surah Al-An'am that is mentioned above. So the translation says that they made the jinn partners with Allah, though He created them, and they just falsely attributed to Him sons and daughters without knowledge. So, Subhanahu wa ta'ala amma yasifun. Glory be to Him. He is far above what they describe. Badiu samawati walad, originator of the heavens and the earth. Anna yakunu lahu walad, how could he have a child when he has no consort? So here, walam takul lahu sahibatun wa khalaqa kulla shayin wa huwa bi kulli shayin alim, and he has created everything, and he is knowing of all things. Then Zalikumullahu Rabbukum, that is Allah, your Lord. There is no ilah except Him, creator of all things, so worship Him, and He is over all things, a guardian. وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَكِيلٌ. So you see that here, this is mentioned here. فَأَنْتَ تَرَى, let's see here, فَأَنْتَ, where we left here, yes. فأنت ترى أن الكلام على التوحيد ونفي الشرك والشركاء وصاحبة وولد ولذا here قدم كلمة التوحيد لا إله إلا هو على خالق كل شيء وهو المناسب للمكان. So now he's telling us the reason that. Um, so you see that the discussion is just centered upon the nafi of the shirk, the nafi, the rejection of the shuraka, the partners, the rejection, the nafi of the wasahibati, the spouse, and the walad, the children. So waliza quddima kalima at-tawheed, and that is why the statement of tawheed is mentioned first. La ilaha illahu. Allah upon what? Khaliqu kulli shayin. And that is why La ilaha illahu is made muqaddam and Khaliqu kulli shayin is made muakhar here. So there, like here, creator of all things. Then he says that wahuwa al munasib lil makan, because this order just is going to perfectly is perfectly suits the context. So it is just munasib lil maqam. ثم انظر كيف قال وخلق كل شيء بعد قوله إن يكون له ولد ولم تكن له صاحبة. So now we see ثم انظر كيف قال وخلق كل شيء بعد قوله أن يكون له ولد ولم تكن له صاحبة. So فأخر الخلق بعد التوحيد وهو نظير تأخيره بعد قوله لا إله إلا هو، فقال لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء وهو تنازل جميل. أما في غافر فليس السياق كذلك، وإنما هو في سياق الخلق، خلقا وتعداد النعم. So here we see قال تعالى لخلق السماوات والأرض أكبر من خلق الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون إلى أن يقول. So this is continued to page number 82. So he's mentioning that then we summanzur kaifa qal, then we can see here that he says wa khalaqa kulli shay, he created everything. After this statement, anna yakunu lahu waladan wa lam takul lahu sahibatun, how could he have a child when he has no sahib? So for akhara khalaqa, so the mention of the creation is delayed after affirming the tawheed. So here the it's just is the reflection of the same structure where La ilaha illa who comes before Khaliqu kulli shayin, fa'buduhu. So creating a beautiful parallel we can see here. So as for here, Surah Al-Ghafir, the context is different. It is about, he's saying that وإنما هو في سياق الخلق والتعداد. So here the context is different. It is about the creation, about the ta'dad of the blessing, the ta'dad of the ni'mah that is that we have. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَخَلْقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ أَكْبَرُ مِنْ خَلْقِ النَّاسِ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. The creation of the heavens and the earth is greater than the creation of the mankind, but most people do not know. أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. So this is all about page number 81, where there is the main point that the Quran sometimes changes the order of the words. This taqdeem and ta'khir, we are just learning that this is not random. It is just done perfectly according to the context, according to the siyak, to just give just giving the power to the meaning. So here we have these examples that in this page that has been discussed. There are two similar ayat where one is from Surah Al-An'am and one is from Surah Al-Ghafir, that Zalikumullahu Rabbukum la ilaha illahu, and here Zalikumullahu Rabbukum khaliqu kulli shayin. So here we see first there is no ilah except him, and he is a creator of all things, where it is made mokhar. Here mokhar. So in Surah Ghafir, we see the creator of the things come first, Khaliqu kulli shayin. It is made muqaddam. And so why do we see this difference? Because in Surah Al-An'am, the topic is about the nafi of the shirk, about denying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has nauzubillah children and he has any partner, or so it is just calling purely to Tawheed. So the most important thing here is that La ilaha illahu, and that is why it is made muqaddam. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is what we learn in this page, page number 81, these two beautiful ayat. And we saw how this siyak is just so important to learn about the taqdim and ta'khir going on in all these verses. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in our time and in our work. So inshallah, we'll complete this book. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.